What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. You already know the vibes are over here, and that's on period. So, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about how I became a pastor's kid or growing up as a pastor's kid. So, I had did a video before, but I didn't remember how many years I was at my other church that I have for going on 13 years, or it's 13 years now. But my mom, she posted it on Facebook, so I'm gonna tell y'all. So it was in 2001, where I became a pastor's kid. So I was 7, I wasn't 8. It was January 7, 2002. They selected my dad to become a pastor in Palm Springs. We served, well, I'm not gonna say we served, but my mom, my dad, and us, and kids, served there for 12 years. And we left in April of 2015. So we was there from January 7, 2002 till April 12, 2015. So we was there for 12 years, but it's actually 13 years. We was there for 13 years. And then we returned for 5 years back at my home church. So we was there because our installation service for our new church was supposed to be April of 2020. But COVID happened, and then we held our first Bible class January 8th, 2020. And then, of course, COVID happened, so we had to shut down. That was January 8th, 2020. And then we couldn't do the in-person services. So then we relaunched in person April 11th, 2021. So growing up as a pastor's kid was very hard and confusing. But as I grew up, it was a little different, but it was like people would try to, I don't know how to say, like, be mean and like they'll be nice nasty. That's what I will call it. That's what I'm calling it. Nice. People was nice nasty, and it was just like kind of weird for me. But as I grew up, I was a little different growing up. But like it was this one time, like I was talking to one of my guy friends, and one of the people, or I'm not even gonna say what position he was in, because like I don't know, I'm just not gonna say that. But it was, of course, a male. He went to approach my father, which was his pastor, which was my pastor, which is my father, and told him. And I had to sit in my mom, my dad. I had to sit in my dad's office till church started. So I had to sit in his office for an hour. And at that time, he was studying because church was in an hour. So I had to sit in his office while he studied for an hour because the person snitched on me and said I was inside a car with a boy. And I was false information. I was not sitting in the car with the boy. I was sitting outside of the car with the boy. The boy was sitting in the front seat, and I was sitting outside of the car. And we were just talking about, I don't know, because I don't remember what we were talking about, because I was like, I don't remember. I think I was like 13, 14. And at the time, me and the person I was friends with, we wasn't talking. So I went to boys, and that's what I was hanging out with. I used to hang out with boys. I didn't care how old they were. I wasn't messing around with them or whatever. And I was young, so. And I wasn't even cute back then, so I was just talking to them, and they were just talking to me. So I was entertaining them while they were entertaining me. So, and I got in trouble for it. which was very stupid at the time. So, but it was cool because we always went to, um, we went to Six Flags. We had like, went to like a water park. We always like did like San Diego trips, like, because my dad used to go preach with my uncle in San Diego, so we'll make like them long San Diego trips. Like, we rent out a van, and then like everybody would get all in the van, and then we'll stop to get food, and then we'll head out, and then we'll go back to the church, and then everybody will go home, and then we'll bring the vans back, and then we'll go home because we lived in, I want to say, San Bernardino then. So it was like a longer drive for us. I think it was either Beaumont or it was San Bernardino. I think it was San Bernardino. That was like the longest drive from San Bernardino to Palm Springs. Like, we was always tired, school. And then sometimes we'd always have to go to Bible class every Wednesday. So like the next day will be a late start. So it would be cool for us like to go to Bible class every Wednesday. But once like SAT started and all that stuff, like we'll stay home because of the long drive, and we have to get up early in the morning to be at a certain time at school to take the test. So most of the years it was cool, and then as we got older, was into like youth stuff. Like, I was a part of like the youth. I was part of the ushering. Like, I would be like selling candy, like the usual stuff, and then at some point it became draining, and it became frustrating, and it became hard. It was annoying. So then I was ushering for a moment, and then, like I said, it got draining, got tiring. It was just like, I was over it. So then I stopped ushering, and then I just sat and I just like listened, And then it was to the point where I just don't want to go no more. Like, that's how. I mean, it was good times, and then it was hard times, and then like, I mean, it was alright. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the first few years. It was hard because I really didn't understand what was going on, and then, but it was like the best part was like taking a trip to my home church to go see my papa and my Auntie Tammy and all my cousins and all that stuff. Like, I was so excited to see them every time, and it was always around his birthday time and the anniversary, which is the same month. The anniversary and his birthday is in May, so we'll be so excited to go. Like, it was so fun. But yeah, and then we came back to home church, and I was finally not homesick anymore. I was literally homesick. I'm not even gonna cap. I like never told my parents this, but I was homesick like most of the years. And it was like them times like where like we'd be like getting phone calls like my grandpa was sick or something, like he didn't preach today because he didn't feel good or something happened, And then I finally got to listen to him for 5 years until it was time for him to go into eternity. And I'm glad that I was able to sit for 5 years and listen to him preach Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, Sunday night. I accept it now. Like, I've got to listen to him for 5 years. Even though I was gone for 12 years, I'm glad I got to listen to him. Since I'm not gonna say I missed those years, but like, I'm not gonna say I missed those years, but I got to listen to my dad for 12 years, and then listen to my papa for 5 years, and now back again listen to my dad for I got to listen to my dad for 12 years. Or before, well, when I was born, I was listening to my grandpa, even though I was a baby. But then I was my dad 12 years, my grandpa 5 years, and then my dad continued years to go and all that stuff. Even though I listened to them both, but y'all get what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just in a whole different world. But yeah, I mean, it was cool, but it was hard at times. But I got through it. So now we're at another church, and I'm very excited. Now we open up another church, and I'm very excited about this church called Ecclesia of Christ Apostolic. So yeah, now it's years to go. Continue years to go, and now we're part of the council again. Like, and I know my papa is so proud of my dad. I know he's very proud of him. I'm very proud of my dad too. He continued to push on after my papa passed away, and it's only been 5 months. And I'm still sad about my papa passing away, but it's just like he did his work. He finished his work. So, I mean, I don't like bringing up my papa because I get all emotional and I end up crying for like 2-3 days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again. I know my grandpa will be very proud of me also that I'm opening up more, because I was never like this when I was little. I was always quiet. So now that I'm getting older, I'm more talkative and all that stuff. I'm not active like with other people, but I'm trying, and I feel like my papa is always watching over me, and he's continually pushing me forward and telling me to continue, have faith. That's the number one my papa always preached about, was faith. And I loved every time when he preached about faith. Like, that was like my number one, like oh my God, my favorite messages of his is him talking about faith. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little small video that I did about me growing up as a pastor's kid. And 27 years old, I'm still a pastor's kid. And I'm gonna let y'all know, pastor's kids are not the worst. We just like y'all kids. Okay? So stop saying, I hate to hear, them pastor's kids is the worst. No, baby, we are not the worst. We just like y'all kids. Okay? We do the same stuff like y'all kids. So, I just need to make that clear. Because I hate people say that. Pastor's kids is the worst. Girl, no. That wig that you got on is a mess. Is the worst. Anyways. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Your girl's almost at 1K. So let's continue to get your girl at 1K. That's my little dance I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all. I'm out.